Hey guys, Thunderstud here, and today we are revisiting Red Eyes Black Dragon. We got a new card of support. It's Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. Now, when I first read this card, I thought it was going to be kind of like the alternative dragon we just got, of course, much worse. But it's not as good. Must be special summoned from your hand by tributing one Red Eyes Black Dragon. Gains 300 attack for each dragon in just your graveyard. So, I thought you'd be able to tribute the Red Eyes from your hand to summon this thing, which would make it much better, but that is not the case. You can only tribute your Red Eyes from the field to summon your Darkness, which makes Return of the Red Eyes all that much more important. So originally I thought this card was going to be much better. We're trying to run 3. Having played it a while, now I would say you're better off going something like this and going just one copy of Darkness. That way, he's still searchable with your black metal. You can use it once you've gotten your return set up. Tribute a Red Eyes for him. Works out pretty well. It's not what we've done in this deck. In this deck, we're running 3. But like I said, switch out those ratios. Overall, we're still using Lightning and Return. That's a super important combo for Red Eyes now. Using black metal because we really want a lot of dragons in the graveyard for our Darkness. Still need Red Eyes Iron Knight because he works well with Return of the Red Eyes. That's why probably 2 Swordswoman because she's just so strong and it's a real good use of the 2 limit for this deck. And then Red Eyes for not only being that warrior, but to use with Return, and he's good to use with Black Metal. So tons of synergy throughout the deck. Not too much new besides Darkness. Like I said, Darkness is searchable with Metal, so just run 1 Darkness. Run 1 Darkness, 3 Gear or Iron Knight, and 2 Swordswoman, and that's works out a little better, a little nicer, a little more depth. She's a great card all on her own. She's secret win cons. People don't really see her coming until you've thrown her on the field. But I was actually really liking Red Eyes in this meta, guys, versus a lot of Noble Knights, versus a lot of Blue Eyes, and it was still really holding its own. So it might be a good meta for Red Eyes. It sucks we didn't get a better card of support, but I say it is worth 1 slot in your Red Eyes deck. Now I'm using Attack Charge. That's solely because of Blue Eyes. We really need our Archfiend Lightning to get over 2500, so he can use his effect to destroy all those Blue Eyes. So 2500 defense and Attack Charge gets you there pretty easy. You can use it even first turn. You'd be over 2500, obviously. But yeah, like I said, pretty good in the current meta. Darkness definitely worth 1 slot. Don't need 3. This deck's currently running 3, but I wouldn't say you need 3. Just run 1. He's searchable. Run 1 if you have all the black metals, pretty much, because that's his search. Black metal is not a Red Eyes card on its own, and it is your way to search it, and he ups the attack from that 300 per dragon. He's another dragon, so lots of synergy, like I've been saying. But yeah, I like it in the meta, guys. It does pretty well against Blue Eyes and Noble Knights, so you'll see in the replays, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba, brand new Seto Kaiba, going first. Yeah, I mean, you know, this deck wasn't really struggling against Blue Eyes. It wasn't really struggling against Noble Knights. We had lots of plays. So we're going to start with a Fusion. We already have our Metal. We have a Darkness in hand, no means to use them yet. But we do have another Insight that's going to let us search a means to use them. We throw away our Lightning, bring out Return, set Return, equip our Metal, and that's a pretty good first turn. So now with Return, we can bring back regular regular Red Eyes, bring out our Darkness by a tribute, or you can bring out Lightning, use Attack Charge, kill all these Blue Eyes we're about to see. We'll see what we do. We're starting with a Stone of Ancients thrown down, brings out a Spirit of White. He's going to try to banish our Return. We are going to say no with our Slash Dragon. He's going to change his Spirit of White into a Blue Eyes. We're going to bring Archfiend Lightning out. He brings a Blue Eyes out. New D-Sod cutscene. He's got the Acid Trip Blue Eyes. He knows what he's doing. We can still negate his banishing of our Return. Metal searches another Red Eyes Fusion. We probably should have searched an Insight, but it doesn't really matter. Goes for the alternative dragon. Swings over the Slash Dragon. He should have been fearing the Arch Lightning. We use Return. That's our Red Eyes Black Dragon. Now we get the old cutscene, getting both the cutscenes. Here he descends upon the fields to fight his nemesis in the Blue Eyes. Now we use our Archfiend of Lightning to Gemini summon. We use Attack Charge. That means we're going to destroy that alternative dragon here. He hits us with Ultimate Providence, but we can still bring out our Darkness. We special summon our Darkness over our Red Eyes. Swing right over. Here's got a Stone of Ancients, add that alternative dragon right back to his hand. It's going to reveal a Blue Eyes, bring out the alternative, so just cutscene after cutscene here, guys. We're seeing who has better cutscenes, who has the better dragons with colored eyes. Blows up our Darkness, we're gonna chain return. That's gonna bring Archfiend of Lightning right back out, but we don't have Attack Charge to get him over anymore. And he's gonna Ancient Rules. Ancient Rules, should have watched that cutscene, we're getting all the cutscenes here. Swings over our poor Archfiend of Lightning. Now this is why we use Gearfried. Imagine I didn't have this Red Eyes Fusion, we just had a Gearfried and a Metal. I would still be able to bring out a Red Eyes monster with return because Gearfried counts as a Red Eyes. But here, we simply swing over our Alternative Dragon, equip Swordswoman, already had a Black Metal, he top decks, leaves that lone Blue Eyes on the field with the scoop. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing an Alexis. Going first, I do believe this has balanced Noble Knights of some sort. Using nice solid color sleeve and mat there. It is a 30 card balance of Noble Knights. We start with Insight, Return, and Fusion, so we really don't have much to search. We throw away a Darkness, really should have thrown away a Lightning. I wasn't expecting Noble Knights, but we should have thrown away a Lightning. Threw away a Darkness just to thin the deck. Go with the Slash Dragon. We milled a Swordswoman. Nothing to equip on our boy, but we do get to set our return, so it's really should have done Lightning. No point in just milling that Darkness. Obviously can't special summon him from the graveyard. But yeah, so here, Helenor is going to destroy our Slash Dragon. We're going to chain our Red Eyes to bring out our OG Red Eyes, get an OG cutscene. I mean, the old one's not bad for Red Eyes either. The old art is pretty cool, it's pretty retro. It's not, you know, neither of them are better than one or the other, I'd say, as far as Red Eyes goes. So here, he gets his Caliburn back. He could have did an extra instance of heal, he just forgot, I guess. We're going Red Eyes Fusion. Throw away the old school Red Eyes. Bring out a Slash Dragon. He's going to Canadia us, nothing we can do about that. We're going to Attack Charge our little Red Eyes Black Dragon. Now again, had I added Lightning, we wouldn't have even needed to use our Attack Charge. We could have just swung over when 2500. So really should have milled Lightning with that first Insight. Here he's going with Tristan. Tristan is going to grab and equip, destroy our Red Eyes. We're going to chain to another Red Eyes, the D-Sod Red Eyes with the D-Sod cutscene. Very similar. Looks like his horns are a little crazier though. Still the same monster. So we trade one for the other. Now he's gonna use his Arfuda tier to destroy our Slash Dragon. We're gonna use another Red Eyes Insight, search the Lightning properly. This time he's gonna use his arms to bring out a Canadia. Searches a Karma Cut, so we know that's coming. But it's no real big deal against an equipped Slash Dragon. So we're going to use our Fusion. Throw away the Gearfried from our hand. That's why we haven't set that boy on the field yet. Bring out our last Slash Dragon. Nothing in our extra deck. Equip the Swordswoman. Hit that boy for 1700. Equip our Gearfried off our regular Red Eyes attack. Destroy that Canadia. He's going to use his arms. Bring out a Murdrot. He's going to use Glory to equip that Murdrot with a Destiny. That Murdrot brings out a Boars. He is 30 cards, so he has plenty of resources to do all this. Destiny on the Boars now, do the Boars search. He goes a Destiny, a Trap, and a Gwen. Looks like he adds the Trap. Or no, sorry, he added the Gwen. goes into Artrogius, however you say that boy's name, Artrogius. Equips all 3. Only 2,700 though, so still pretty low. He gains some life points. He tries to target and destroy us. We obviously stop him. He's saved by Destiny, swings over our Red Eyes, but we're gonna bring a Lightning right back out in the end phase. Now our Lightnings, first we're gonna Red Eyes return once again. Then we normal summon our Lightning. Now Lightning's effect would destroy him once. He's saved by Destiny. Slash Dragon will equip our Gearfried and destroy him twice. He does get to special summon a monster when he's destroyed, but we have 2 more big swingers. He is an attack. I think they have to be special summoned an attack. And then we finish him off with lethal. Great duel, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Kite Tenjo. I don't know if that's how you say his name. We're going first. He's using a Gandora sleeve too, with a purple mat. He's using a new skill. I don't really know what that skill does. We can read it from here, I do believe. Union Duel, add 1 Galaxy to your deck. Can be used to kill 2 monsters. Add it from the graveyard to your hand. Only once per duel. So, we start turn 1 Red Eyes Fusion. We do have that turn 1 Metal Dragon, which means we're going to have an immediate equip on our boy. And we even top deck return. So, or not top deck, but start with return. So we don't really have to blow our search on that too much. Here we are fighting Blue Eyes, Cards of Consonants. Goes into the alternative. Normal summon Sage. Gets another Stone of Ancients. Now he's going to try to pop us. We're going to negate him. Destroy him. Now, I understand he probably saw that coming. Our Metal Dragon searches a Red Eyes Fusion, by the way. Probably saw that coming, so he adds the alternative dragon to his hand. Now, before we had a copy of this is why people make that misplay. He probably thought he was going to be able to special summon that alternative dragon again, although it says you can only special summon him once per turn this way. So, we used to be able to do it multiple turns because we're using a skill to get the alternative dragon. So we use the skill to get the alternative dragon, use him, destroy a monster, let him get destroyed, use him for a synchro summon, whatever, and then we'd add it to his hand with Ancient, and then you could special summon it again because we special summoned it through a skill, not through his normal special summon. So a lot of people overlook this once per turn this way, and they make that misplay. So we take advantage, we special summon our Archfiend of Lightning in the end phase, Black Metal on our Slash Dragon once again, but he's going to Regeki Break, getting rid of both our Black Metal and our Slash Dragon. But that's no problem, because we have another Red Eyes Fusion, and we hit him for a nice, easy lethal over that 0 attack Sage. So he really blew his Stone of Ancients Dragon effect to add that alternative when he really didn't need to, and it absolutely cost him the duel, so great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Aster Phoenix, going second. He's using Plasma Sleeve, Aster Mat, and he's playing Vision Heroes. So he is full-on Aster. This guy is full-on anime Aster right now. Goes to increase, special summons another increase, normal summons a Vion, mills a Malicious, does not search his poly. We get another Insight. We're going to throw that Archfiend Lightning into the grave. Now we're going to Red Eyes Fusion. Now, I only have 1 Swordswoman in my deck. I wanted to use the Swordswoman from my hand. That way, if we get hit with a Trinity, he's going to destroy the Slash Dragon. Then he's going to have an attack position Swordswoman to deal with. But it does not exactly go that way. We could have left her in our hand, so we could have set her even, and then used her ability on her own to do some damage. But we chose to equip her, so you'll see why that's important later. Anyway, we punish the Vion for 2,600 damage. That's why she was so in range to finish the game. Here he searches Plasmas, guys. He's gonna search Plasmas, summon Plasmas, he even gets a cutscene for the Plasma, or Plasmas, whatever it is. Super rare cutscene, I'd say. It's Plasma. He's going to be able to take my poor Slash Dragon. So, equips that. Our metal gets a search of Red Eye's fusion. Brings out a malicious. And he's going to be able to swing over our Iron Knight. So how are we going to make a comeback? We top deck a metal, that's how. Bring out another Red Eye / Dragon. No cutscene, just a line. Put on our black metal, now we're 100 over the plasma. We throw a darkness, search our return, set the return, swing over the plasmas, back in control of the field. He even gives himself an increase, but that's not really gonna do anything for him. Normal summons a Celestial, goes for the Poly. Curious play. Should have just left the 2 monsters if he was just looking to do an increase play, because there's really nothing Adoration's gonna be able to do versus us. We bring out our Lightning, and that all but assures this boy's gonna be in for some pain. We use our Lightning. He's chaining to his effect. I'm gonna chain just as a show of force in a cutscene, but chaining to our effect is not gonna help him because we're just gonna destroy whatever he brings out unless it has 2500 defense, and I don't think he has a monster like that. So we're getting that new DSOD cutscene animation from the old art of the Red Eyes. Chained to us, destroyed his monster, / dragon, no cards in his hand, finishes the duel. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Weevil. Going first. No sleeper map for our boy over there, 24 cards. So we have a darkness. See, if we were able to tribute a Red Eyes from our hand and summon our darkness, it would be really much better. But we're just going to start by setting a black metal. We top deck a Red Eyes fusions, perfect. Now we can use black metal as an equip even when it's on the field, so we'll be able to flip it up. Equip it to our / dragon, no cutscene for the / dragon, just a little line of text pretty much. Metal jumps right on. Now we're going to equip our swordswoman. He's using Food of Summoning. He's going to use a Kribo from his hand. And we have 2 equips on us, so we're off to a pretty good start. 3600 monster. Sets another back row. Now we go with the Insight. We can throw away a Darkness Dragon. We're throwing away the extra copies because we already have one left in that deck. We search return. It's going to try to enemy controller us. We say no. Throw away the Metal Dragon. That way we get a search. Search and Insight. Like I said, you could search Darkness. So pretty much just run 1 Darkness. Hit him for 3k. He's going to use Necro Valley, which means we have to use our return immediately because we wouldn't be able to through the Necro Valley. So we have to chain to its use. We get a brand new cutscene, or not brand new, but the newest cutscene of Red Eyes from the dark side of Dimension. Sets another face down. We top deck our metal. We tribute the Black Dragon, we tribute the Red Eyes for our darkness. He gets floodgated. Can't use return obviously because of Necro Valley. Throw away Insight. Dodge that Parasite. Grab our fusion. Black metal onto that / dragon. Now we couldn't use our fusion because we had already special summoned. Hits us with a wall of D, but nowhere near enough to protect him for lethal. So yeah guys, Red Eyes was doing surprisingly well. You know, it wasn't like crushing everything, but it wasn't getting crushed. Like Blue Eyes wasn't walking through it, Noble Knights weren't walking through it. Like it had a fighting chance against most everything, and that's more than can usually be said for Red Eyes. So pretty interesting duels for this. Worked out really well. Maybe try a little more depth, maybe try with less darkness, and I'll see how it goes before the KC Cup and all that kind of stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.